Okay, thank you, Holly. Welcome to the Western Lane Fire House Authority, Sarasota Valley Fire Rescue, and Western Lane Ambulance District joint board meetings. You rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like you to roll call vote, please.
Western Lane and WLFEA directors, Cindy Russell, Linda Stent, Mike Webb,
Here.
Adam Holbrook, Vanessa Buss, here, WLFEA and WLFEA directors, Stephanie Restrepo, here, Jim Fleece, David Carrillo, Lori Heppel,
Here.
Keith Stanton.
Okay, we have no forums for any of the entities. Public comment. We have any public comments?
No public.
Thank you.
Give financial reports, everything's pretty much an update.
This is going to be an abbreviated meeting, since we have no quorums. We can do the monthly financials.
So, for those of you that don't know, Laura, Linneman, our AP person, has left in Florida. We have replaced her with Beth. Beth Stinky is, she's the owner of a restaurant in town, and, Beth, I'll just let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Beth Stinky, and I'm very happy to be here. So it's nice to see all of you and meet all of you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to working with this department. Thank you.
We're gonna have you do that again next week, or next month, since we don't have forms.
We recently attended, the state held unclaimed property training. We recently went to that. We discovered that, Washington, again, this year has one item that's been reported to unclaimed property, so we are, claiming that. Oregon has over 22 items that we are claiming, for Western Lane Ambulance, and, SVFR has one item that's been reported to unclaimed property for us, so we are in the process of getting all of those claimed.
Are those cash items?
They are, most of them are gonna be ambulance billings. For Oregon, they range from 23 cents to, and Oregon doesn't give us a dollar amount, it's over $50. And there's 22 of those items that are over $50. We just processed, hopefully, the last check run for this fiscal year. Director Webb signed those for us, thank you. Life Med subscriptions are starting to roll in. You'll see some of them on your financial reports, that are currently in your board packet, but you'll see a little bit more next month.
Question of that, is there any confusion in the, it's coming out from, it's coming out from Life Flight, so is it confusing any people when they're doing the renewals?
Yes, we've had a lot of confusion. We thought that they were sending a letter with the renewal, they didn't. I believe that they've been doing them in batches, so I'm hoping that the next batch that goes out will be including that letter that says what we've been doing. Yeah, we've been emailing them. It's been a little while. Other than that, under the WLFEA reports, there's one item that looks really funny. And it's under fire prevention training. I wanted to point that out. It's at 594%. We did have a resolution for that, and it just hasn't been updated in the system yet, so you're seeing that funky number in the reports. We're not really over. And then The other thing I wanted to mention is, in the welfare reports, we're over in our internet line. We discovered this a couple of months ago. We've been working with Astound. We are getting a $19,000 refund from Astound. Something happened when the city had their stuff here. They disconnected some circuits and then Astound started billing us for those circuits and they were never found. We were wondering why our budget was out of whack, and so we contacted them and that's how we discovered this. And so they found that we shouldn't have been billed at all, and so they are refunding us for 4 or 5 years of payments. Next month, you will see your last financial reports for fiscal year 2025-26. That's all I have.
Thank you, Trish. Any questions? Okay, operational levy update, to Chance.
So I, last Thursday got to meet with the subcommittee for the levy. And we went over this AI assisted game plan moving forward. We kind of came to the conclusion that I'm not sure that hiring a consultant is needed. If we kind of just put out the work. And so this was just, you have it there in front of you, and I can email it to you with some of the changes that we made to it. But we plan on meeting again here in the first part of July. And possibly selecting, or going after some people to head the campaign. I think is gonna be the most important part. So more to come, lots more to come. We're just really in the beginning phases of discussion. So if you have any feedback, just go ahead and let me know and I'll get that to the subcommittee.
One thing, to the wording of the levy, the way it was worded last time, you might want to just duplicate that or not.
Yeah, Chief and I talked about just doing that since we're just doing the ritual again, so. Yeah, if you have any questions, any feedback, regarding the plan here, so yeah.
So we'll go to director comments. Any director comments? Hearing none, future business joint board meeting and budget hearing will be Thursday, July 23rd at 6 p.m. And now to the highlight of tonight's meeting, we're going to swear in our new fire and EMS chief. Swear in, swear in. Swear in. Swear in. Swear in.
I state your name
I, Robert Chance,
as a member of Western Lane Fire and EMS Authority,
as a member of Western Lane Fire and EMS Authority,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Oregon,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Oregon,
and I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially
and I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially
discharge the duties of the Fire and EMS Chief of Western Lane Fire and EMS Authority
discharge the duties of the Fire and EMS Chief of Western Lane Fire and EMS Authority,
and pledge to carry out the duties of the Fire and EMS Chief to the best of my ability,
and I pledge to carry out the duties of the Fire and EMS Chief to the best of my ability,
and honor and respect the mission, goals, purpose, and the values of the fire department.
and will honor and respect the mission, goals, purpose, and rules of the fire department.
Purpose. Today, I recognize the badge of my position as a symbol of public trust, and I accept it as a public trust.
Today, I recognize the badge of my position as a symbol of public faith, and I accept it as a public trust.
And I hereby dedicate myself to the citizens and the visitors of Western Lane Fire and EMS Authority,
And I hereby dedicate myself to the citizens and visitors of Western Lane Fire and EMS Authority
to ensure their safety and discharge of my duties. So help me God.
to ensure their safety in the discharge of my duties, so help me God.
Thank you.
This one's got a metal backer, so, but who knows? She comes in overhand.
So motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
So meeting is adjourned, and now there'll be some refreshments over here. Take time to come greet our new fire chief and help yourself. Thanks, everybody.